Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and all Klingons alike, AAG here. With you as always is Harrison, and of course we have the lovely
JC, Laura.
And we just saw the Northman. Stick around. And then just, yeah.
That's staying in.
Yeah.
Is it feel a little basic in here for you guys? I feel like, for what we just saw, this is a little plain.
Yeah, I feel like we could definitely Viking it up for a Viking film.
Oh, ladies, I got this.
Whoa. Yeah, this is definitely more in mood with what we just saw. So I think this definitely sets the tone for the Northmen.
Agreed.
So the Northman is a story of Hamlet, which is a Viking prince. Apparently this is based off of an actual story and brought to life in this really freaking cool film. From a historical perspective, on point. Like clothing and everything, amazing.
It's also apparently the inspiration for Hamlet by Shakespeare, which you could definitely tell in the movie that there was definitely some Hamlet vibes for those of you who have watched any kind of Shakespeare whatsoever. I definitely enjoyed it. For me, it was a solid A-, B+. I'll explain that later. How would you rate it, Harrison?
Oh, good, fun film. I'm giving it a solid B. Nothing over the top that makes you go wow, but you just turn your brain off and enjoy it. Start to finish, great film, kind of a classic tale as they've mentioned. Good quality scenes, good production. Again, just a solid B. Turn your brain off and enjoy the next ride.
Yeah, so you definitely turn your brain off. It's definitely more of a fun, meat murdery,
Feels like
bloody, chaosy 13th Warrior.
Definitely feels like a saga that you're going into, and you're kind of along for the ride. Very mysticism with the gods and stuff. So definitely just buckle up for all of that madness. It's fun. I would give it A+.
History with a twist.
Yes.
I'd say the best way to describe it.
Absolutely, quite an epic tale. A tale as old as time.
Get out!
But classic revenge. Classic revenge.
Oh, yeah.
Destined King Prince sees his father murdered. Like spoilers. Blah 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 blah. Grows up, and he's gonna do what he's gotta do.
It's cool though, history-wise, we get to see the Russian version of the Vikings, which are called Rus. They're terrifying, super interesting historically to get to actually see them in a movie. They never get included. So it's fun to kind of get to see like the terrifying, scary version, if that's even possible, of the Vikings. Definitely more brutal, for sure.
Also, a lot of berserker type scenarios.
Yes.
So if you're into berserker stuff, this is definitely a film for you.
If you've ever had mushrooms.
Oh yeah, if you've ever had
Same
a mushroom
vibe.
trip. I haven't, but I feel like that movie was being on a mushroom trip.
It's definitely accurate for those of you who know. It's definitely it's super fun. If you know, you know. For legal reasons, all of this is a joke. Super fun, especially getting to see kind of like the animalistic side. I can see why they say that maybe werewolves came from Viking culture. I can tell you that if I saw a giant 6'5" man screaming and howling down the mountainside while wearing fur pelts, I too would think there might be something to the werewolf myth.
I got a question, Laura.
Sure.
Go ahead. You were talking about the costumes and the accuracy of those costumes. What we are wearing? Would this be somewhat accurate, or is the Northman like the next level? No, that was the accurate. That is what was worn. That was okay.
I feel kind of Northman. We're kind of in the middle. I'd say we're like at a B. Some of this stuff is better. So in the Northman, you definitely saw a lot of this kind of tablet woven material. You saw the Queen doing this kind of thing, which was really freaking cool. To see that during certain like close-outs, I could tell that like Skarsgard's like shirts were completely hand stitched, and like all of the stuff looked hand woven. The detailing on everything was great. Like, it was just blew my mind. So yeah, definitely like if you want historical accurate costuming, that was 100% a 10 out of 10, and that thing better fucking win an Oscar next time around because, like, again, it's just.
So I really enjoyed it, especially someone who's done Renaissance Hustlers 4 and had to be around a lot of things that are not historically accurate. It was super fun to get to see a super historical accurate. You could tell that this was a history lesson, that they, lied to us and got us to go see the film, just so they could play around with the cameras.
And, throw in York and make her be creepy as all get out, which she's already creepy.
She's already creepy.
10 out of 10. Oh, also, Willem Dafoe being
10
a creepy,
out of 10.
Creepy jester.
The hell is
shaman
Willem
guy.
Dafoe doing there? I feel like they just offer this man money, and he's like, "Can I be weird and creepy?
Yeah.
Then I will be a part of this movie."
They're like, "Hear me out, Lighthouse, but not as creepy, but also you're still Willem Dafoe, so just as creepy." And so
that man said yes.
Just went for it. Just went for it. It was wonderful.
I used to have a Willem Dafoe living under my bed.
Hey, you asleep yet?
No.
Just checking.
As far as the action sequences go, I felt, don't get me wrong, I was entertained, I liked them, but they kind of took like a different route than that was portrayed in the trailers that were coming out.
Cheap and easy, or cheap and sleazy, as I like to call it.
I mean, it's just,
closely filmed.
Yeah, close quarters combat, a lot of like cutaways where like he's about to deliver the blow, cuts away, comes back, and just like, drenched in blood of the enemies. So brutal.
I'm suddenly losing my organs.
Oh yeah, lots of
even though you didn't see anyone hit my organs.
Yeah,
definitely
a warning for the faint of heart. This is definitely a gory film.
Gory.
Oh yeah.
I loved it, but yeah, definitely.
There's a reason it's rated R, kids.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely on the Bloodfest side.
Not for the children.
No,
not
bring the children.
Not bring the children.
Lots of children die in this film. Actually.
Yes, it's not.
Again,
does the dog die?
spoilers.
Does the child die?
Yeah, and
Do people die?
The dog does die.
Wow.
The dog dies.
They need to know.
Oh,
they need to be warned.
jeez.
We have to add it to the list now.
We
You
are
have
just,
to submit
this is
that
no
bill.
longer a light spoilers.
So warning guys, we are just now about to hit our spoilers section. We're definitely going to ruin things about this film if you have not seen it. Please turn off your viewing screen now. You are not going to want to watch any of this if you are wanting to go watch the film with nothing ruined for you. And then come back later and we will fill you back in. Say we'll put a little maybe I'll stay on the screen and then just scroll back to see the and then you can join us again. So that way you know what's going on. We're trying to help you guys out and not ruin anything for you. Thank you guys so much.
Well, I want to ask you guys, what was your favorite mystical type god situation scene? Because there were a lot. There was Yggdrasil, there was a lot of like tree symbolism and a lot of gods and Odin and all of that lovely stuff. So what was your favorite? I think my favorite was definitely the Valkyrie scene. That was,
oh my god, it's gorgeous.
So hardcore and immaculate, just her riding off.
It makes me want to punch the writers of Thor because we could have had that for Thor and instead we had it for the Northmen.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
I was definitely I felt at the time and now definitely feel kind of let down with the depiction of Valkyries in the Thor franchise and in Marvel in general.
And we love them.
We do love them.
We love Marvel. We love the Valkyries.
She's a sassy bitch, but I do wish we would have gotten some more hardcore, truly just terrifying Valkyrie stuff. And we definitely got this in
That was some sexy but also fuel of nightmares type of Valkyrie. That was 100%.
Yeah, but did you guys like any other scenes? What was your favorite?
I personally like the Odin scene where we get to see the ravens and they come and rescue our main character. For me, that was like the final nail in the coffin of like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be, trying to stop this guy because clearly Odin is with him.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, you open up a barn, there's 20 freaking ravens, and the main thing you believe in is Odin, king of ravens, who talks to humans through ravens. Yeah. Maybe you might want to give up at that point. Maybe just be like, you know what? You win, you're good, my apologies. It's called a draw. Clearly God wants you to win, so let's just, I'm not gonna fight you anymore. Like, I would like to live, and I don't want to bring down the wrath of literal Odin. So for me, that was like a super sexy scene.
For me, I really enjoyed seeing Victor Seal, the
that
life tree.
Nice.
When they were sailing through. I'm sorry. Did you have a better pronunciation for that?
Yggdrasil?
Okay. Okay, so she's way better.
Sorry,
at this.
Geek Badassdom.
The history major. Imagine the history major is better.
Imagine that.
Obviously, yeah. So thank you for
Go
that,
ahead.
Laura. I thought that was a really great depicted scene. Very done very well.
Beautiful.
I like the way it was depicted. Go see the movie.
Highly recommend it. It's so beautiful.
Really
We
is.
watched it in. What did we watch it in? It was not just regular basic bitch.
Yeah, our theater has like the kind of like, I guess, theater plus like screens that have the higher definition screens and the better sound. So definitely
Worth it.
worth watching it on a big screen.
If you go to IMAX,
Oh, that
highly
would be
worth
gorgeous.
it. All the scenes depicting the gods are very much acid mushroom trippy, and so you get to see a lot of really cool visuals with it. And I highly recommend you get to see the best screen you can.
We definitely gotta talk about the Mustafar Viking death battle at the end.
Oh
which
my
was
god.
Beautiful and glorious, and they were very naked.
Ridiculous.
Did
They
not
were-
realize they were naked at first. JC was like, "Are they naked?" I'm like, "I think they're wearing like a little wrap cloth underwear thing situation." No,
Just naked.
Full nude.
You get to see a lot of Skarsgard ass in this.
Yeah. So if you want Skarsgård ass, you're gonna get Skarsgård ass.
You're gonna get Skarsgård ass whether you ask for it or not.
Oh yeah, and
That's
that man is
100%.
shredded for that film. If
He
if
thought
you
he
thought
was-
he was buff for
He
Tarzan,
thought he was Big
No.
Ben.
no, so much bigger. And I gotta shout out Anna Taylor-Joy on this movie as Olga. She was amazing.
Fantastic.
Again, all the awards, all the awards for her. She did great. Her character was not Norse, so it was really cool seeing a kind of a different sort of spin on the culture,
She was-
and her being like worshiping, I guess, the earth in general. So she was pretty freaking terrifying.
Yes.
Dude.
Just
Also,
because-
anytime someone just straight up like smears period blood on a man's face, I'm just like, yes.
Yes.
That
Just
does happen.
yes. If you ever want to establish dominance, just smear period blood on
blood.
somebody.
I haven't drank enough for this segment.
Honestly, it was definitely a very pro-ladies film, considering I know there's a lot of movies where we watch it and it's kind of like, oh, that was me. This was not one of those films. Every single woman in this movie was the most terrifying, amazing
Especially,
kind of person.
Yeah, especially the twist with the mother figure.
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman
yeah.
slayed. She was
Yeah.
pretty freaking terrifying. There's a twist toward, well, the whole thing is essentially, if you've seen it, you know, we're going to spoil a lot of things, but essentially, it's Hamlet. And he gets back, he's like, I'm gonna get my mother back, I'm gonna protect her.
Save her.
I'm gonna save her. And he has
White
this whole,
knighty.
yeah, very white knighty, I'm gonna save my mom and all of that stuff. She doesn't need saving. This woman is terrifying and didn't want her husband first to be alive in the first place, so when he dies, she gave license to have her son killed, aka the main character killed.
Because the main character is a product of rape.
Yeah. And so it has a lot of twists in there with the family relationships. It gets a bit incesty.
Just awkward and incesty, and I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10 for the incest. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
And no one needs to see their mother kiss their son on
Yeah.
a full screen.
Thanks again for watching our video, guys. We appreciate you all so much. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell us what your favorite scene was if you have seen The Northman, or what you like the most about it. And if you don't like it and don't like our video, I will challenge you personally in martial combat. So, meet me in the arena. I'll fight you. Anyway.
Why not
guys.
Go.
go?